I'm ready.
Hey, you guys, it's Carla and T Hill. Welcome again to another episode of Level Up Wednesdays, you guys. We are having such a good time doing these episodes. T Hill, what's going on with you? What's up?
Hey, what's going down with it? We got some exciting questions and answers today. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes. So the goal of these episodes the goal is to answer some of the questions that you guys have in our inboxes, in our comment sections, on our Facebook pages or Instagram pages, or even on YouTube. And so that's the goal, to answer the questions that you have so that you can grow and evolve in your fitness and your health and nutrition, all of those things. So today we're going to be talking about hanging leg raises and the difference between hanging leg raises and hanging knee raises, the difference between the two, and the common mistakes that people do or make when they're doing these exercises. So T Hill, let's just start with what that exercise is, the hanging leg raises, what that is.
I mean, basically, your hanging leg raises is you hanging up off of a bar, body extended straight down, and what you're doing, you're taking your legs and you're raising them up parallel to the floor.
Okay.
Knee raises is when you have your knees bent, and you bring your knees, and then you make sure to flex them knees into your chest to help fully engage the lower abs.
Okay. So the question that we got was, is one better than the other? This person wanted to know which one they should be doing.
Well, technically, there's no ab exercise that's better than another ab exercise.
Okay.
It's what you're targeting, what level of strength, endurance, and fitness the individual is in, and then, like I said, what you're targeting. Because every abdominal exercise is going to have its level of difficulty.
Okay.
So that might be that would be your only difference, is the level of difficulty, and there's no real better exercise other than the best option for the individual where they're at in their fitness levels.
Okay. So when you're looking at these two exercises, the extended versus the bent knee, the extended leg versus the bent knee, which one is more difficult?
The knee raise is going to be the beginner exercise for any kind of hanging ab exercise. Now, a hanging ab exercise is a difficult ab exercise in itself.
It is.
Versus laying on the ground and doing knee raises or knee tucks or even leg raises off the ground. So when you're doing the leg raises extended from a bar, your first step is to work and master the knee raise.
Okay.
Which is going to be less intense as the hanging leg raise.
Okay.
Being with the hanging leg raise, when you bring it up, your legs all the way up and you're parallel to the ground, you have a longer lever. So you're making your muscles, all muscles that are engaged and helping you do that leg raise. You're putting more stress on them than in a knee raise. Let me let you know what muscles you're actually working when doing leg raises and knee raises, because a lot of times one of the mistakes that people make is thinking that they're doing a lot of abdominal work when they're really doing a lot of hip flexor and inner thigh work.
Yeah.
Because if you're just bringing your legs up just halfway to that parallel, and you're not completely flexing your trunk when you're doing a knee raise, flexing them knees into your chest, you're really only working your hip flexors and your inner thigh muscles.
Which isn't bad.
Which is not bad, but people confuse. They're thinking they're getting, I'm getting lower abs. Actually, you're getting a lot of hip flexors and you're getting a lot of inner thigh muscles. The hip flexors are your major muscles that are working when you're flexing your trunk or flexing your thighs. Mm-hmm. So when you're flexing your trunk in a knee raise, that's them hip flexors, your ellipsis, your pectineus, your adductor longus, which is your adductor thigh, your inner thigh muscles. Mm-hmm. Them muscles are fully engaged. Now, once you do that, take them knees and you flex them into your chest past that parallel mark. Mm-hmm. Now you're engaging all of your abdominal muscles.
Okay.
Same thing with the leg raise. Once you pass that parallel mark and raise it up higher, now you're targeting all lower abdominals, not just lower abdominals, your full rectus abdominis, which is also going to include your external obliques. Mm-hmm. You get the maximum lift the maximum exertion on your rectus abdominals and obliques when you take them toes and you reach them all up way and touch the bar.
Yeah,
that's
so
maximizing.
that's going 180 degrees instead
Absolutely.
of the 90 degree
Absolutely.
angle.
Going all the way 180. That right there is maximizing your rectus abdominis, including your lower abs and your external obliques.
Yeah, I think this is good because when you go back to the question, which one should I be doing? Or the person wanted to know, what do you want to work? Do you want to work your lower abs? Do you want to work your hips? Like what is your goal? And once you figure out what your goal is, then you just determine which exercise is going to be the best one to help you reach that goal. Now, as far as reps go with these exercises, how many reps should they be doing?
That's going to still work on individual and their fitness levels. I mean, you can start out with 10, 15, 20 reps of each, 3 sets. Okay. I mean, if your fitness level is up there, let's go and do 20 reps, 3 sets. You know what I'm saying? If your fitness levels are just at beginner still, let's try 10 reps, 3 sets. Mm-hmm. It's real simple. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think one of the things we forgot to talk about with this exercise is your arms. They're hanging there. Are they supposed to be engaged? Are they just kind of just there to hang on the bar and all of the rest of the work is being done on your lower half? How should the arms be used in this move?
I like the fact that you brought that up there, Carla. And this is something that's a common mistake. It's a common mistake that a lot of people make. Yeah. You want your arms to be completely locked. Yeah. You want your elbows locked. You do not want to bend them elbows. What that does, that allows your lats to fully activate, help bring down them shoulder blades, so you're fully engaged in your muscularity through your torso. Mm-hmm. Once you have that fully engaged, it limits the swing that an individual get. That's another mistake that we make. We tend to want a momentum and swing as we do this exercise. Mm-hmm. That's something you want to limit and annihilate, take completely out. Okay. You want controlled movements coming all the way up, and then as you descend down, you want to control that movement. That allows the body to fully engage targeted muscles that you're working. So keep your elbows locked. Don't let them bend, especially when you're bringing your legs up. That's a common mistake. We want to bend our elbows, kind of break our elbows some. Yeah. That doesn't allow you to stabilize your torso so you can be able to engage your hip flexors, your inner thighs, and then ultimately your lower abs or your rectus abdominals and the external obliques. Mm-hmm. To extend on that there, another thing that helps stabilize the body and sets the lower abs ready to be engaged is your posterior pelvic tilt. Okay. Whenever we drop our legs all the way down, we tend to let our whole body relax. That's a no-no. Keep your body engaged, because that's when you're going to keep maximizing use of your lower abs, as well as all other muscles involved in this here exercise. Keep that posterior pelvic tilt forward, because in actuality, your lower abs are connected to your pelvic, not your legs. Okay. So if you don't got that pelvic posterior tilt, guess what? Your lower abs are totally released. They're not working at all. So keep that posterior tilt. Keep your elbows locked. Your body's going to be fully flexed, fully engaged, and stabilized, so you can be able to incorporate this exercise and maximize the use of all muscles beforehand. That's great. The last question I have, and unless you have anything else to add, is this a beginner exercise? Can a beginner, somebody who hasn't worked out, is just getting back into the gym or just getting into the gym, should they even be on that bar, or should they be doing something on the floor before they start doing that, hanging on that bar? A beginner exercise, beginners, as long as they're healthy, everything is healthy. Another thing, lower back. You want to make sure you have a healthy lower back. And if your lower abs are already strong enough as a beginner, you can attempt, as long as you're everything I just addressed above, posterior tilt, no swinging, reducing the momentum, got your elbows locked, and you're able to do a full knee raise. I would start with them first. Get them 3 sets of 20, and once you're able to do them with ease, then you can go ahead and move up to leg raises. Okay. Now, if the knee raises are too hard, And your lower abs need to be strengthened. I advise starting on the mat. Start with your knee crunches, your knee tucks, leg raises, one-legged leg raise, and then you can move on to two-legged leg raises. Then move on to the hanging knee raise. Then move on to the hanging leg raise. But that'd be my recommendations on
Okay.
beginners.
Okay, good stuff. Should they have somebody spotting them when they get on the bar, or they should be able to do it on their own?
Well, they should be able to do something like that there on their arm. You shouldn't be up on the bar, you know what I'm saying, that isn't arm's reach. If you can't jump up and grab it, you probably need to find yourself another bar. I wouldn't be jumping. I wouldn't be getting on a 36-foot platform to try and get to a bar. If you can't just jump up and grab that bar, you need to find somewhere else just to keep it safe.
Yeah, because when you let go, you're gonna come crash.
It won't tickle.
Yeah. Well, this has been great. Do you have anything to add before we close out?
Other than the fact of last thing, I just want to note difference. Which one's better than the other? I think I said at the beginning, but I just want to reiterate that because I believe that right there was a part of the initial question. Mm-hmm. Like I said, neither one is better than the other. It's just where you're at in your fitness levels and what you're targeting.
Yeah.
That's right. That would be the differences of the two. Okay.
So where can people find you on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube?
Hey, look me up. YouTube, T Hill Next Level Fitness, IG Mr. Next Level Fitness, and Facebook Thomas Hill. I need to probably incorporate Next Level Fitness in that there too.
You might want to do that. And if you want to find me on Instagram, I am GYSB Movement. GYSB Movement. That stands for Get Your Sexy Back. If you want to find me on Facebook, I have a show. It's called The Carla Palmer Show. And if you want to find me on on YouTube, same thing, The Carla Palmer Show here on YouTube. So please follow us and subscribe. We'd love to hear your questions if you have any. If you have any things that you are confused about. T Hill has been in the business for how long, T Hill?
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years. You got somebody with over 20 years of knowledge. And as you can see, the terms that he used in this particular episode, he was showing out. He's very knowledgeable. So you can trust him with your questions. He'll give you the best answers that he can give you. And I'm here for you too. So I will talk to you guys later. T Hill, say goodbye to everybody.
All right, then. Next level blessings, everybody.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.